Good afternoon. Well, yeah, on today right now, I really want to talk about a news. It's a good news, and it also has some part of bad touch into it. But let's look at it. So the news mainly says Navy, that's Nigerian Navy, rescues 59 from drowning in turbulent water in Bonny. So basically, the Navy ran an operation that rescued a boat that probably was capsized by high wave and turbulent waters in Bonny. So let's keep reading anyway. The Nigerian Navy said on Friday that its search and rescue effort has rescued 59 persons whose vessel entered into turbulent waters. So basically, the vessel entered into a water with high turbulence and high waves. And when that happened, a lot of people were about to drown, 59 individuals, and the Navy ran an operation to rescue them. But let's see more into that. But which is a good thing anyway? Before I continue, let me say something because normally Nigeria have a reputation of their soldiers are not always proactive. Even the policemen are not always proactive. If there's an issue, they will not get there in time. So it's so important to see that wow, the Nigerian Navy were very proactive. They were able to get to the scene in time and do their job. And to be honest, I'll first say something. Thank you for saving their life and thank you for their service. But let's continue to read this, please. So basically, what it says here is that Director of Naval Information, Commando Adams, who made this note on Friday, stated that in the operation that saved the victim, the Navy lost one of its officers. Now, this is the bad part. This is the bad part. What do I mean by that? If there's one thing I've noticed about any operation that Nigerian soldiers run, there's always a casualty in a majority of the time. And it makes me wonder this all the time. Don't they not do a lot of drills? You're supposed to be doing a lot of drills. If you do a lot of drills, you have less chances of casualties. Check advanced country. Okay, you might say that the advanced country, that they might have advanced technology, but even with drills, they are able to have less casualties. So please, they need to be doing drills. The Commando Adams, you need to make sure you do a lot of drills because nobody's gonna join the military if there are always gonna be casualties, or majority times they're casualties. Because this is the sad news for the family. Because now, what will the family do? They just lost somebody. It's probably someone that is bringing income to the family. Well, let's continue anyway. And I just really hope that maybe the pension or the kind of settlement that they give the family is there. Because I know one thing about the military in Nigeria, it's not that high. You can really do a lot. But let's keep reading. He said on 30th of July 2024, the Nigerian Navy received a distress call from Ambika 4, from MV Ambika Ford. I think that's the name of the vessel. A draining vessel working at Okpogbo Field, contracted to Sterling Global Limited or Oil Limited. So the vessel name is Ambika 4, MV Ambika 4, and it was contracted to work with Sterling Global Oil Limited. That's basically what it is here. Let's keep reading anyway. So, but basically, on the 30th, they received a distress call from that vessel. That's the Nigerian Navy received that. But let's continue to read. It was reported that the vessel was in the risk of sinking near Ogbokpo River entrance, an area known to be turbulent at that time of the year. So, at this time of the year, that particular part of the river, the entrance of the Okpogbo River, it has high turbulent wave at that particular time of the year. So they had a distress call. Mainly, we don't really know much what the workers were working on with the boats, but we know at least the company that they work for. So, but let's continue. According to the Nigerian Navy Forward Operating Base in Borno, deployed a rescue team comprising 10 personnel and two interceptor boats, led to the base operation officer. Led by the base operation officer, Lieutenant Commander Gideon. So basically, Lieutenant Commander Gideon led an operation of 10 personnel with two boats. Immediately that they had the distress call, they deployed from Bonny. So basically, let's continue to read here. Attempt to approach the distress call proved challenging due to the force of the wave, and another squadron of three boats were discharged to reinforce the team. So basically, they went with two boats with 10 personnel. Then the operation failed with had huge challenges, and they had to send extra three boats. We don't really know how many personnel were in the other three boats, but what we know is they were able to send out to do the job, get the job, and get the job done, which is great. Once again, being proactive by the Nigerian Navy. I'm pretty sure that at least they've done some drills to know that, okay, if by chance the operation is becoming too hard or they need more members, they can have a response force rapid to get there. But still losing that one soldier, I think, is something that they need to work on. Do more drills, do more training. I know you're going to get it. Nigeria, we're the best. We are the best. Yeah, you're going to get it. But let's continue reading anyway. Additional, another vessel, the Nigerian Navy ship. Okay, so they sent more. They did not just send three boats. They sent more. They sent the Nigerian Navy ships, Gungola, that's the name of the ship. Then they sent drones. They sent Navy helicopter. They sent Air Force helicopter for the rescue team. Eventually, all 59 crew were rescued successfully from the base operation of, but the base operation officer, it was the uh, commander that fell overboard, because this is what they wrote here. Eventually, all 59 crew were rescued successfully, but the base operation officer, Lieutenant Commander Gideon, paid the supreme price. He fell overboard accidentally during the rescue operation that lasted for about 10 hours from the midnight. So we know that one person died, but we don't really know who died exactly. That's one thing that at least we have to state here. But look like this is the only person that they said that fell overboard. Okay, it is stated here that that's the lieutenant commander that died. He stated here that he was the one that the Navy is deeply mourning his loss, that he bravely risked his life to save others. That's really sad. It's really sad. Whoever died, it doesn't matter if he's a commander or not, it's really sad. It's really wondering his family and everything. And I wish them the best in life. But what we've seen here right now is that the operation lasted 10 hours. He fell overboard of the ship as he was conducting the operation. But I feel like even though they're supposed to be giving them some gadgets, maybe a vest with GPS, that way at least if someone fall overboard with the GPS, they can try and locate the person and have a rescue squad to get the person. This, I don't really think a GPS will be that expensive for Nigeria. Like, come on. I don't even think it's all the Navy officers that get deployed at the same time. So if let's say that 30 Navy officers are getting deployed at the same time, you can have GPS for all 30 of them. This is bad anyway, but I wish your family the best of luck. But that's the news anyway. All 59 crew members were safe thanks to the Nigerian Navy. That's good work. At least now that we have the worst and terrible government in recorded history, at least we have a Navy to say, you can do your job well. Thank you, Nigerian Navy. And I really hope that the government and this country will really reward you, because it's not an easy work. But that's the news anyway. Please like and subscribe. I'll be creating more news about Nigeria every single day. Thank you.